Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So there he is, Wesley Schneider, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him? Well, Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard. Rummenigge. Hazard. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Long ball upfield. And here's Schneider. It's Schneider! It's loose now, and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
This is the time you need that pace.
Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Seedorf! Oh, he hit that sweetly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge will not want to lose out. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Seedorf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Belletti. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Oh, well measured. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And the shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kuching City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
Schneider! Oh, it rattles the bar! Maldini is there to clear, and they're quick to get it back. And it's Seedorf. He's in a good position here. Lovely bit of skill. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, just a keeper now! And a chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is clearly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a sharp pass. Schneider, probing pass, and he welcomes it in. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gerrard, and it's Rijkaard. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Seedorf. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi has it out wide and in space. Schneider. Seedorf. Now Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's superb.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is well cleared. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Varane. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final seconds now. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Hazard. Hazard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. Gerrard. Bale. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Nesta does well not to be outdone there. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And that was very necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their
15,
second corner of the game.
Schneider. Number 11, Hazard. Number 19, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 4, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 25.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 17, Gavi. Number 9, Alexandre.
Smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Kuching City present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's gone route 1. No way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hoisted in. Maradona, and they can counter here. And it's Vieira. And this is Pele! Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Maradona. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pele. Maradona. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pull it. And here's Yamal. And he was quick to react. Makaleli. Zola has found the net here, of course. Floated through. This looks promising. Cannavaro clears. They get a throw in. And it's Gavi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. And Jamal. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's Pele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pele. Zola. Now that's well seen too. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Pato. He is through here. Now it's Pele. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And now, please turn
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that's a throw-in. And they've got rid. Played back. And it's Gavi. Pedri. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now Hausen. Zaire Emery. And it's Rijkaard. And Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Albert Ferrer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Rijkaard. Zaire Emery. And it's Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's played it. A header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to return it. Now it's Pedri. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rijkaard. And Zaire Emery. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zaire Emery. And it's Rijkaard. Hausen. And here's Pedri. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. That's Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Pedri. That's a decent clearance. Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Owen. Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Chance, surely! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Kuching City truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Great vision. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Koundé, and it's Rijkaard. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Ball played for Rijkaard. Howson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Zaire Emery. Albert Ferrer wins the duel. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Kuching City go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Kuching City can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Owen! Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Howson looks to the other side. Koundé. It's Albert Ferrer. Howson. And it's Serginho. Serginho, who played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Cruyff. Belletti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Kuching City are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Zaire Emery.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé. Haaland is flagged offside. All the way back. David De Gea, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pressing high and with purpose. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And they win it back again. Zaire Emery. And this is Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. And it's Koundé. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He has found the way through. Now the cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
20,
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pull
Number
it.
13, Gerard. Number 24, Johan Cruyff.
Adriano
Coming on the
chosen
field.
to go back.
Number 4,
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played.
Number 21, Adriano. Number 11, Gullit. Number 18,
Serginho.
Mateus. Number 17,
Serginho
Platini.
making good
Substitution.
progress. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to clear it. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Zaire Emery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kuching City now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that's aimed into the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Koundé ventures forward. Gavi.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Serginho. No unnecessary
There will be
risks,
1 minute
and the
added
game
time.
is petering out here. Howson. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now I
What are
just
your
like
thoughts
to
on
read
today's
out
game
our
then,
fan
Jim?
club members
What a
who are
frustration,
celebrating their
Peter.
birthdays
Even
today.
after the goal, no real change in approach. That's about as inept as they come, and it's no surprise there are many in the stands that are making their feelings pretty clear.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it out wide. Vardiol providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho tries to play it through. Good ball, good take.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played out wide. Crossed in. Impressive. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Kaut. And this is Kaut. Could move up a gear here. Botman kept his eye on it, and he's there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. Oh.
Big chance! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kuching City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Kuching City have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will...
And the shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's
getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Vardiol. That has ended up in no man's land. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's a sharp pass. This looks promising. He might be in here. Dani Olmo! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Kelantan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a delicate pass. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Maldini tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Camavinga. Vardiol. And Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Messi. Well, they could break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Vardiol getting forward. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Vardiol.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Cruyff. Belletti. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Messi. And it's to Michaelis. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Vardiol has it out wide and in space. In with the challenge. Vardiol has been caught there. It's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rummenigge. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. He made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And now he has two. Kuching City have their lead. Couch. Oh, it's Couch! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Couch really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Aimed at the far side. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Couch. Kuching City have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Brilliantly cut out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back to the keeper it goes. Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
29,813.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Kuching City go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Lopez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dani Olmo. Botman. For Andrik. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Couch. Couch will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fermin. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. Botman. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. And the counter is on. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, he refuses to take the bait. Botman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Gerrard. Kelantan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Camavinga, nicely aimed pass. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That was good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that is well cleared. And that is as far as it goes. Kuching City are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great...